Dungeons & Dragons: Honor Among Thieves, the most recent cinematic adaptation of the legendary tabletop role-playing game, has arrived in theaters and is making a soft splash, but with potential to grow. Honor Among Thieves is the second theatrical release for the franchise, with the first being a 2000 release starring Jeremy Irons, which was critically panned and a commercial flop. It is even considered among some of the worst movies ever made. Despite this, it managed to spawn 2 direct-to-video sequels. This release is, however, faring much better. After a very positive reception at a South by Southwest festival screening, it managed outstanding 90% positive reviews at Rotten Tomatoes, a far cry from the dismal 10% the original release received over 20 years ago. For its first weekend, it grossed a reported $37.2 million domestically, which was on the upper side of expectations, although it was theorized it would even reach the $40 million mark. It exceeded expectations in other territories, bringing the worldwide total to $70.2 million. With a solid first weekend, a positive reception by critics and audiences as it managed an A cinema score, virtually no comparative competition in the following weeks, and its brand's popularity, D&D might have longer legs than expected. Super Mario Bros. Might be its more immediate competition, but while there's some audience overlap, it skews younger and families. This cinematic reboot comes after a surge of renewed interest in the tabletop game, especially among Gen Z, due to its predominance in the Netflix audience champion Stranger Things. And the widely popular YouTube series Critical Role, where a group of famous voice actors does live streams acting out their take on campaigns of the game.
It's thousands and thousands of distant voices cheering.
The latter even has had distinguished guests like a Joe Manganiello, Vin Diesel, and Stephen Colbert, to name a few, and an animated spin-off in Amazon Prime called The Legend of Vox Machina, already in its 2nd season.